Interstellar. Play Roy Jam.
Now playing Roy Jam.
Roy, yeah. Roy. The Roy Chronicles. Roy 1. People say I'm a space cowboy. Some people say I'm a gangster of love. Some even call me...
Roy, what are you doing?
Who are you?
Roy, do we have to go over this again? Fine. The quick answer is, I'm in your mind.
Roy needs to stop drinking.
You know you won't.
Roy's learning the hidden art of sarcasm.
Right. Whatever. So, who are you talking to?
Roy's talking to,
No one. Because there is no one around. Literally, no one. Roy has been drifting through space beyond the ship's map for 5 years now. Roaming over...
Roy's talking to that planet.
Wonderful.
Roy wants you to tell Roy more about himself.
Fine. A man drifts through the endless vacuum that is known as space. He travels from planet to planet, causing as much trouble as possible. He is not an outlaw or a pirate, or even a traveling salesman. He is simply Roy.
Gangsta of Love. We are approaching the planet Voltaquar in 23 minutes.
Why do I question it anymore?
Roy doesn't need to be questioned about what Roy does, or wide.
You are trying to drive me crazy. Well, it's working. Why is Interstellar calling you that?
Roy keeps getting jealous of the ships and appliances that run near her.
Wait, Roy fears competition of a toaster?
It warms more than bread. It warms the insides of her.
You know that Interstellar is just a ship, right? We can change the voice to a male and it wouldn't change a thing, right?
Roy knows of ignorance of things. But Roy won't ignore his feelings. Roy wants to know what love is. And Roy wants you to show...
Gangsta of Love. The planet of Voltaquar consists of organisms that consist of 94% liquid. They are known to be extremely religious. The inhabitants are known to not be friendly to outsiders that consist of less than 84.69% liquid. Proceed with caution. The terrain is
moist.
Sorry, Gangsta of Love. Did not understand last request.
Roy is smooth.
Roy is childish.
Roy is manly. Continue in his sweetness.
Invalid name.
What a surprise. Roy got shot down. Again.
Roy will never give up on love. Roy needs somebody to love.
Drama queen.
Continue, Interstellar.
The terrain consists of 84% liquid. Voltaquar has vast puddles, rivers, and lakes. The atmosphere is not harmful to Gangsta of Love, but Gangsta of Love should be cautious about consuming liquids on Voltaquar.
Roy's getting pretty thirsty from all this talk about liquids. Interstellar, locate Roy's flask.
Searching. Located on Mug's first moon, the moon.
Oh yeah, remember you got jumped by loan sharks?
Roy got distracted by their catchy tunes and finger snapping. Roy's only weakness.
Wait, loan sharks or catchy tunes and finger snapping?
Both. Roy's weakness is all kinds of sharks.
Roy, the reason you got jumped was you were in the wrong side of town. I told you repeatedly that the west side of the planet was dangerous.
Roy regrets nothing besides losing Roy's lucky flask.
Roy, that flask has never brought you any luck. Every time something bad happened, it was because of it and you. Actually, just you, Roy. If you ever listened to me, Roy, you wouldn't have any of these problems.
Interstellar, is there any reserve drinks for Roy?
Calculating.
Do. Roy is right. Do. It's Roy.
Roy, it doesn't matter. I say we head for a better developed planet. Relax. Where you can get something to drink and can't find trouble.
Negative. Find. No liquids were located on board.
So Roy doesn't have any liquids on board.
Don't get any weird ideas.
Roy has a plan.
Roy and Estella said be cautious with drinking anything down there. Like, cautious, meaning it's a bad idea.
Roy just wants to go check something out.
Roy does not know what cautious means. Roy, don't do something we will both regret. I got you to promise that after last time.
Roy does not...
Recollect? I'm not even surprised by that. The better question is, Roy, how are you not dead? You've tangoed with mafia kingpins literally and figuratively. Have been thrown, I mean literally thrown, into 3 black holes, have been digested by a 20-foot hypogangelus who was very relieved when it got out of its system, but fainted when it saw that you were still alive. Plus, you have made plenty of friends along the way that would love to kill you, and to quote them accurately, want to drink and do shots of your fresh blood?
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Really? Oh, never mind. Maybe this time they will eliminate you finally. And hopefully in the most excruciating way possible. I would get front row seats, plus the satisfaction of being free from this burden. You know what? Go down there. Go make bad decisions and cause trouble. Drink everything in sight and definitely do stuff that will harm you. It will be fun.
Roy senses joy. Roy has lost the urge to go.
It's because I said to do it, isn't it? If you go down there, I will be really mad. I will go mad, more likely.
Roy is going to ignore the voice in his head. Roy thinks it's time for an adventure.
Great, let's commence.
Roy's getting a weird urge to go.
Okay, just go then.
Roy doesn't think right now is a good time.
Does Gangsta of Love wish to land on Voltaquar?
Roy does land in Estella.
Descending to Voltaquar.
Roy's hurting more.
Is Roy afraid of water?
No.
Roy, you're shaking. What's going on?
Roy is trying to hold the excitement in.
Oh, I get it. So, Roy doesn't want to hear water?
Roy's fine.
When we get down there, you will enjoy seeing all of the wetlands. And Estella says it has lots of water gushing out of the ground, water gushing out of the sky. Water is everywhere.
Roy. Oh.
Finally, I have leverage. You made me watch you do the most painfully stupid things ever known to the universe. I tried to prevent it, but you ignore me all the time, and now you can't. Oh, the sweet taste of revenge.
Roy would like to offer you some lemonade.
Roy, there isn't any... Oh.
Welcome
Roy,
to Voltaquar.
whatever you
Atmosphere
do,
is humid.
make sure you don't see
Voltaquar
out the
has
window.
many vast lakes, waterfalls, and wetlands.
Nothing?
The temperature
I thought that was pretty good.
73.
Roy? Roy,
7%.
whatever you're planning,
Time is
don't.
1-3.
Roy's mind is telling Roy no, but Roy's body
The inhabitants
Roy's
are known
body
to
is
be
telling
vampire
Roy.
outsiders.
Yeah.
Not eliminate outsiders. Be cautious.